basketball player Nick Gobert. Nick, yeah, it just got the sectional draw. What is your opinion on what you guys got?
This sectional is open to anyone like last year, in my opinion. A bunch of tough teams, teams that played higher than everyone's standards this year, in my opinion. We got Heritage Hills. We came off a tough loss to them. We had them, and we let them off the hook really in the second half. And it's an open sectional. Teams like Vincennes in the other bracket, and Washington's been playing well. Mitchell's playing above everybody else. In my opinion, it's an open sectional.
And as far as your season goes, what's your opinion on how it's went to this point?
Going into this year, not many people believe, honestly, that we'd win over 5 games. So from that aspect, we've overachieved. We have slipped here at the end for a few games. We had lost some games that we know we should have won. We just, for whatever reason, we're not clicking right now. And that's part of it. And the goal in the last couple of games here is to get back on track, get on a roll going into the sectional.
Now, when I come to these games, I see a lot of football players on the floor, and kind of see that we do have a very aggressive team, and you're one of the leaders, not just of the physical part, just one of the vocal leaders out there, and I think the senior leadership has been important. And how do you see that going through the rest of the way to the sectional?
Yeah, seniors carried ball clubs all year long and every year, honestly, and this year we've done a great job of, we're not the most vocal group, which we probably should be a little more, but we lead by example, in my opinion, more than a lot of groups have. Like you said about football, we're a physical team. Some people take that the wrong way and think that we're dirty. We honestly don't try to be dirty. We just try to get up in our defenders and play defense. That's our main thing. But our senior class has done a great job of overachieving, and we hope to lead our team in sectional.
Okay, and what are your future plans?
I want to play college baseball right now. I'm in the recruiting process with some schools. But I got baseball in the spring, and hopefully for a good spring. And then maybe into college and become a chiropractor once baseball's done.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yep.
And we're here with senior Mark Giesler. Mark, tournament draw came out, Heritage Hills first round. What's your opinion on drawing the Patriots again?
Well, what happened earlier in the season was we were up by a lot, and we ended up losing that game. And so once it came out last night, we were all excited that we'll get another shot at Heritage Hills. And I mean, it's a rivalry game, so it'll be fun in the sectional. So.
5 seniors on the team, really great leadership throughout the year. How do you think that having the leadership you have is going to help you in the sectional?
Well, the leadership has come a long way this year. Like, a lot of people didn't expect anything didn't expect that many wins out of our team, but I mean, we had a bunch of seniors that really wanted to get the job done this year, and I mean, it just shows, like, even the younger kids picked up their game. Just leadership helps our team out a lot. So.
And closing out the year against Lagodi, another big game, they're ranked pretty high, and what do you see are the keys to that game?
We're going to have to stop their inside game. I know they have a senior that's I'm actually pretty good friends with. I mean, he's a good player. They're the defending state champions in Class 1A, so I mean, they're going to be really good competition. I mean, if we just go out and play our game, I think we should come out of here with a win.
And what are your future plans after high school?
I'm going to go to Dayton University to play baseball.
Okay, well, thanks.
Thank you.
We're here with senior Nate Macy. Hey, Nate, the regular season's closing out, and the sectional draws come out, and how do you... Okay, we're going to start over because I lost my train of thought. And we're here with senior Nate Macy. Nate, you drew Heritage Hills in the sectional, a team that beat you earlier in the year, but you had a big lead against them going in. How are you going to make things different this time?
We played well in the first half. Last game we played Heritage Hills, and we played at Heritage Hills, a tough place to play. I think we're just going to come out and do the same thing that we did last time, but we're going to not come out and lay down in the second half like we did. We're going to come out and go right at them, get a bigger lead, hopefully, if we have a lead, and hopefully get a victory.
Okay, you're a pretty tough player on the court. How much do you attribute that to maybe your brothers beating you around as a younger kid?
Yeah, at home I was raised, we all wrestled when we were young. We fight almost every day, to be honest. I think it helped big time. Me and my brothers always played basketball one out in the driveway, and they always roughed me up, so I think I think they put a big role in making me who I am.
And you know, we've had good senior leadership this year. Close as the season, regular season winds down. You know, what do you say about what that senior leadership has done for this year's Wildcat squad?
We're all friends. This is a big thing. Us five all hang out together. Us five seniors, and we all get along, which is good. And we try to involve the young guys in everything we do, and I think that's big.
And what are your future plans after high school?
I'm not for sure yet, but I'm probably going to attend college either at Ivy Tech Bloomington or Ivy Tech Evansville. And I was going to major in HVAC, like heating and cooling.
Okay, well, thank you and good luck. And now we're here with Cole Summersheim, senior on the Jasper Wildcat basketball team. Cole, you're a great running back during the football season. Basketball, you're doing a great job hustling. How do the two sports kind of intermingle at all with the way you play?
It's just both are physical for me, and I just play physical with them. And football helps me a lot with basketball because I think that's one of my strengths. I'm physical, and I just get just physical down low with all the guys.
You drew Heritage Hills, a team that you had a big lead against and ended up losing. What are the Wildcats going to do different to reverse those fortunes this time around?
We just won't give up like we did last time. Give them that comeback that they had, and we're just going to buckle down. We're pretty pumped that we got them too, so I think it's going to be a good one.
Okay, it's 5 seniors. What has playing with this group of seniors meant to you this season?
It's meant a lot. These guys are awesome. They're not selfish or anything. They don't care who scores, or they all hustle, and I think this is a really good team to play with.
Okay, and what are your future plans after high school?
Probably landscaping.
Okay, well, thank you. And we're here with Devin Traylor, senior basketball player for the Jasper Wildcats. Devin, come off the bench and provide a great spark, kind of spark that we watched all season during football. What's the difference between being a starter in football and then coming off the bench here to provide the spark?
Well, being a starter in football, it's a lot easier because I played 4 years football. Coming in, playing only 2 years basketball, and then being 6, 7 man, and providing spark to my teammates. It's fun. It's actually better for me. I don't like to start. I like to actually see how the game rolls out and then come out and provide some energy for my teammates to get all the points. And I like passing and screening for everybody else. So it's pretty fun providing that spark.
And you guys have 5 seniors on this team squad this year, and you guys have played a lot of sports together. You know, as you're winding down your sports career, what does this sectional mean to you all?
Well, I was thinking back to our 8th grade year. We won a conference against Castle, and they were probably one of the best teams in that conference. And it just kind of reminds me of this. Like, we're kind of an underdog in this sectional, so it'd be really great to go out with a bang.
And you got Heritage Hills first game, and if you win that, you've got Mitchell. 2 teams you're very familiar with probably Washington or Vincennes waiting in the wings after that. How do you prepare yourself for sectional as you go through to your senior year?
Pretty much just keep on doing what we've been doing, work hard at practice, bust our butts, and just review, watch film, do whatever we need to do to get ready.
Okay, and what are your future plans after high school?
I have no idea. I'm probably going to go play baseball or football at college. I have no idea. It's undecided yet.
Okay, well, thank you. Varsity assistant coach Jason Allbrand. Jason, 9-9 on the season. Kind of give us an overview of how things have went for the Wildcats to this point.
Well, it's kind of been an up and down year. We started out after our first 9 games, we were 3-6 and had some tough losses in there, and had to deal with our Nate Messer, our point guard, got injured and missed a few games in that stretch, and then we were able to. So we've won 6 of our last 9, so we feel like we've played some better basketball after Christmas, and hopefully with these 2 games we have left, we'll get some momentum heading into the tournament.
Heading into the tournament last night, tournament draw comes out. You open up with Heritage Hills, a team that you built a lead on and kind of slipped away from you. And what do you see different this time?
Well, I feel like that was a game that I know we all feel that we let one get away at their place. We built a 15 or 16 point lead in the 3rd quarter. Ended up losing by 1. We had missed 15 free throws, so we feel like had we made some more free throws down the stretch, executed a little bit better, we could have come out with a win. So I'm expecting a a really good game. Obviously, they're a good team. They have a lot of offensive firepower, so we're going to have to defend them extremely well and execute offensively on our end.
And you know, 5 seniors closing out the regular season, getting ready to play their last sectional. What do you think they've done for the program throughout their career, and hopefully with a sectional championship?
Yeah, you hope they go out, win these last 2, and go over to Washington and cut down the nets for the first time in over 10 years. So I think their legacy right now is the fact that they've played so hard. If anything, our younger kids can get from these seniors is how hard they compete on a day-in, day-out basis and a game-to-game basis. So not the most skilled group we've had come through here, but I'm not sure we've had a group that's worked any harder and played harder and played tougher from a day-to-day, game-to-game basis.
Okay, thank you, Jason. And we're here with head basketball coach John Gable. John, 9-9 on the season. You know, you've had your ups, you had your downs, but you know, one thing that I can always tell you from watching your team play is they're always playing 100%. Give us a little overview on how you think the season's went so far.
Well, I think the key for our season is early on we were sitting with a 3-6 record, and we were starting to doubt ourselves a little bit and question how good a team we could be, and we'd had some tough breaks, but this team didn't quit. They kept coming to practice, they kept working, and we went on a 4-game winning streak, and next thing you know, we were 7-6. And you know, every game's a battle for us. We don't have what you'd call, obviously, we don't have great individual basketball players, but what we do have are kids that when they're playing together and they care about each other and they're playing defense first and they're sharing the basketball, we can be a very good basketball team. And I think they've bought into that. They understand that everyone has a role and everyone has a purpose, and that if everyone fills those roles and purposes, we can be a pretty good team. Okay,
you have 5 seniors getting ready to wind down their last regular season of high school basketball, entering the sectional. What do you think the seniors have meant to this team?
Well, you know, I think for the senior class coming into this season, the thing they took personal was not too many people gave them a chance of being successful. And if people would have said that we'd be 9-9 after 18 games, I don't think most people would have thought that was possible. And these seniors always believed in themselves. And I think the thing that's also a trademark of them is they're disappointed in that. They recognize that very easily could have had 11 or 12 wins to this point. So they're a group that they're determined, they work hard, they play physical, they play with intensity, they compete as well as any group I've ever coached, and they're not going to accept other people's definitions of how good they could be.
And determined draws out, and what is your opinion on the draw that you guys got?
Well, you know, that's always been something we always try to worry about what we have control over, and we don't have control over that. So, you know, we feel we drew one of the best, if not the best, team in the sectional to open up with, and some people may not like that, but we like that, because if you're going to win the sectional, you're going to have to beat the best teams in it eventually along the way. And so we're going to jump right into the fire on Tuesday night. We're going to go against a very talented, very successful, and well-coached Heritage Hills team, and you know, we're going to do everything we can in our power to prepare for that and to go in there and try to win that basketball game.
Okay, well, good luck, coach.